Hello, Pisceans. I am your master cosmologist and the head cheerleader to the stars. I'm here to do an April forecast, a general reading for your sign. And I thought I would start you guys off with showing you the tarot card that I pulled in my yearly forecast for the month of April. It's the Elder of Water from the 𝗺𝗵𝗀𝗀 Tarot. And I feel like this is emblematic of Pisces right now, where we are juicy and big mermaid power. We had our ruling planet, Neptune, dive into Aries a couple days ago. So no longer in the kiddie pool, no longer in the shallow end, no longer in a fishbowl. We're in the big leagues now, Pisces. It was essentially Free Willy jumping free into the big ocean. And here we are, full blown, full sized Piscean whales. And we're no longer scared little minnows. We are no longer held back in fear. I think we're going to feel this really nice boon energy with Neptune in Aries right off the bat, where it has a sense of becoming a Marlin to me and just becoming a powerhouse and swimming through things that used to spook us and terrify us and hold us back forever. I also get with that Marlin energy a sense of needing to be more potent, more efficient, and more streamlined, where this could be very floofy and blubbery and too much energy scattered and extra, where we learn to dial in our superpowers and become much more streamlined. I'm feeling like April is a month to avoid multitasking and nix that forevermore. Really dial in your processes. As I recorded these messages, I got to Pisces and I was making my dinner, feeling burned out and tired. And I was like, it's been a long day. And when you channel 12 signs plus an energy forecast for the day, you guys know energy work, doing psychic work is just as labor intensive and tiring as any other form of work. But one of the biggest problems I realized was just how ineffectual and inefficient my process was. And I think one of the things we will really work through in April is dialing ourselves in, streamlining our processes, not being wasteful, not being all over the place, not being scattered, not draining our energy, leaving ourselves on E. And for some reason, that Virgo Earth that we have seems to be really a good solid footing for us to embrace. And there's 911 on my timer, so I'm going to take that as yes, that's some rescue and salve and good medicine for the Pisces people. Summer Pisces. I'm working with two decks. I've got the Tarot of Curious Creatures and the Dream Weaver's Oracle. And I'm just trying to think if there's anything else. I feel like there's a lot with us because we have so much going on in our signs still, even though Neptune, our ruling planet, just left. We had ingresses retrograde of Venus and Mercury. We've got the North Node there. Venus is crossing the North Node, so you're going to be spiritually activated today. She's literally there today doing a big spiritual activation of all the Pisces, especially. I'm feeling it. I feel like I just got put into service or something. And then we've got Saturn there. Saturn's getting very close to a mastery degree of Pisces 25. It's about half a degree away from that. That's going to be a huge deal where Pisces onboards some authority on this planet. And the authority is because there's a huge polarity flip going on. There's going to be a huge energetic shift of which energies are dominant, which sexes, which pole, all that jazz. So we really need to own and claim our mastery of our skills, of our superpowers, of our psychic natures, because humanity's going to need us. And not in the old-fashioned Pisces way of Captain Save-A-Ho, jump in and rescue 911 everyone. No, not that. It's going to be much more lead by example, where Neptune's in Pisces. Like, just follow me. Watch and learn. Watch as this streamlined magical Marlin shows you all how it's done. Forerunners, fast pace, different vibe. So let's go with some cards for us, for all of you, my crew. Oh, my mouth's doing the weirdest things. Rigel is a big deal right now for the first week of April for everybody. So I should probably just mention it since it came up as my mush mouth weird sounds. I'm making like clicking noises and which feels very Rigelian. Anyway, Jupiter's there. Very big brainwashing, mind control. Stay out of that lane. Caution, caution. Do not listen to the media. Don't watch the news. Don't get sucked in. Don't get sucked into any whirlpools. Emperor, look at that. Look at that. It's a sea creature in Aries. This is the archetype of Aries, the Emperor. It's essentially the same thing, where we are like spiritual boss energy, spiritual leader, spiritual way shower, forerunner, wave surfer. Yeah, spiritual surfer. He's in this posture of like, let me tell you. I've been there, I've done that. I have experience. Actually, I don't feel like we're going to be wasting our time blubbering with anybody. I kind of read this, honestly, Pisces, like, that's your homework. I'm sorry. It's going to be really shitty. It's going to suck. It's going to be really hard, but I can't do it for you. You see, I've earned this place and I've attained this status and this stature, and I can't go back where you are. Sorry. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Because this is what we are going to be up to. We got magical things to do instead of be splaining to everybody else. No more splaining to you guys. We are magical, mystical, and we're on the move. He's doing the hustle. He's shucking and jiving. He's not messing with anybody's karma and shenanigans. Oh, nice. We have an interesting card here with the King of Swords. This is the energy behind the Emperor. This is what's in his head. He has this very clear policy of how he's going to interact, talk to, and commune with everybody else. I do not feel like Pisces has any more bandwidth, any more F's to give, any more time, because we're over here. We're over here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I've got to cut you off. I'm sorry I'm going to have to be very curt, very direct, very steely, a little cold, a little tough love here. Big tough love, not little tough love, Pisces. We've been taken advantage of, and we're done with that. We've been used, abused, diffused, drained, and we're in our juicy fruit era. Plump, juicy, vibrant, alive. You know why she's so plump and juicy? Because nobody's draining her energy anymore. Sorry. Go find another feeding source. Go hook up your feeding tube somewhere else. Little vampires, little parasites, little feeders. If the dogs come circling around, it's the oracle card. Oh my gosh. I get this as like tramps and flea-bitten mutts. I'm sorry. If the dogs come circling around, I've gone alpha wolf on you. I don't have time for hanging with dogs. And I'm not insulting doggies in any way, but just terminology wise, we're wolves. We're alphas. We have become dangerous beasts with Neptune diving into Aries. Like, you don't want to F with all of this magical because he might look all cuddly and cute, but that polar bear will tear you apart. He will rip you to shreds. There will be marauder red blood stains on the ice all around him. Don't. I'm going to read that card. I've said it in almost every video. Every card that's come out of these decks, well, this one particular deck, the Oracle, have been brand new to me. And I've been pulling cards almost daily for 2 months, and there's still newbies in there. I'm hearing new breed. I'm hearing hybrid. I'm hearing that you're going to become a hybrid in Aries, Neptune in Aries. You're going to be onboarding some new stumper. What are we onboarding that's brand new? My mind was like, you need a card here. Four of Swords, interesting. There's a suggestion of not needing to work very hard. It's like a new modus operandi that we're onboarding. I was almost thinking it was going to be genetic type of thing, but it's not. It's that whole streamline, overexerting, overtaxing. We've earned our vacation life. We've earned our retirement. And the Four of Swords, I'm not reading it as like a rest type of card, just that it's going to be the easy life. It's going to be the easy life. You'll still work. You'll still, excuse me, weird throat chakra clearing. You'll still work. And then my throat went like, no, you fucking won't. You're going to get paid to exist. You've earned it. Like a IOU coming to you. No, I mean, there's going to be things that we get involved in that we do, but I just feel like it's the ease life. It's easy breezy. It's light. It's airy. Oh, wait, I was reading this card here. If the dog comes circling around, those flea-bitten mutts come circling around you, tell them no. 33. Oh, wow. Wow. 33 with this card. Wow. That just blew my mind. That's very personal in my, I'm not gonna go there, but wow. Okay. So this card is divine protection, a sense of safety despite chaos, loyal people in your life, staying true to your values. It reads like check, 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 check. You need to make a little circle next to all of these checkpoints and ding and check all of these off for yourself. Divine protection, check. Neptune and Aries. Spiritual warrior, trident in hand. Don't mess with this. Do you know how protected I am? Do you know the enforcement around me? And then a sense of safety despite chaos, check. This is the point of maturation that the Pisces have attained, where we're not emotional and scared anymore. We have self-control. This is emotional control. This is the King of Cups in traditional tarot. Does she look like she's phased? She's like, no, I'm in charge. I'm in total control of my emotions, of my state of being, of my consciousness, of my magic, of my energy, etc., etc., etc. Loyal people in your life, okay? We aren't going to have the circling beggars, the vultures, the lowest of the low, the inferiors. That's not our circle that we're running with anymore. It reminds me of the saying, you can't get poor enough to help the poor. You can't get sick enough to help the sick. Onboard that, hold it true, don't go against it, and then staying true to your values. I feel like that's the combination of the Emperor and the King of Swords. He knows his values, he knows his morals, he knows his ethics. He's sitting in that seat of confidence and able to defend it and speak up so that he doesn't get walked all over again and taken advantage of. Staying true to your values and not going against them, because that is the essence of karma, Pisces. When you self-betray, self-betrayal is all that karma is. Has nothing to do with anybody else. It's you deceiving yourself, going against yourself. Knock that shit off. End it now. That was mama energy. That was mama energy. Just end it now. Stop. Yeah, I think that's pretty big messages for Pisces. Very different than everybody else. I feel like I want to pull one more. Now I'm getting pulled back to the Four of Swords here for a moment, where you need more rest. You need more spa time. You need more pampering. You need to pay to get your hair done, your nails done, to get a facial. Don't skimp. Don't be an ascetic. You know, there's no need to be a monk and not indulge in the pleasures of the real world, of reality. And don't overexert yourself. There's going to be big lessons of overexertion with Pisces at the beginning of Neptune in Aries. 0 degrees Aries is a very conservative energy of not going too fast, not going too hard, pacing yourself. One more card for Pisces. The Hermit. It's a different image of the Hermit to me. I feel like instead of being in, say, a cave or a temple or a church or a holy space, the new Pisces spirituality is nature-based, a connection with nature. That is the original religion or spirituality of Earth, of this planet. And instead of being in your safety zone, exploring the world, getting out and traveling and adventuring, all of the signs have had different messages about connecting with nature and being outdoors. And yours is to get brave and to go on journeys and jaunts and explore this beautiful planet. And that felt complete to me. All right, Pisces, thank you for joining me. I hope your message was well received, and I will see you guys in May. Bye.